Welcome to this Vinyasa yoga class. My name is Natalie. I will lead you through a 45 minutes Vinyasa flow class. This class is suited for all levels. All my poses are suggestions. You can always change a pose according to your own needs. Let's start. Come sit on your yoga mat. You can also sit a bit higher on a cushion or a block, so it's easier to sit like this. Rest your hands either on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes and start to relax by focusing on your breath, noticing when you in and exhale, and breathe in and out through the nose. Make sure your legs are relaxed. Your spine is nice and tall, stretching it out through the crown. Relax your shoulders. And start to make your breath a bit deeper. And a bit longer. Make your in and the exhalations of equal length. Notice the mind. Is it becoming more quiet or still full of thoughts? And then letting all the thoughts or feelings about what has or hasn't happened yet slowly go, and keep focusing on your breath. Start to practice Ujjayi breath, tightening the back of your throat a little bit and sucking in the air through the windpipe, creating this hissing sound that's louder than your thought, and having full control over when you're going to breathe in and out. This Ujjayi breath will help you warm up your body faster. If you're not familiar with it, you can focus on breathing in and out through the nose. And start to lift your pelvic floor muscles and pull in your lower abdominals. These are called your Mula and Uddiyana Bandha in yoga philosophy. They help you keep your energy inside your body and protect your lower back in some of the poses. Make sure it's a gentle squeeze of the muscles, not fully. And then set an intention for yourself. What would you like to focus on during today's class? And then slowly open your eyes and start to bring your arms up when you inhale. And bring them down when you exhale. We do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms go down. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now bring your hand to your opposite knee. It can be your mirror image if you bring your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen. And exhale, rotate. Stay here for 3 breaths. 1, gazing over your shoulder. 2, make sure the hips stay where they are. It's just your upper body rotating. And 3. Now inhale, lift your left arm, so the arm in the back. And then exhale, stretch it out forward. So you stretch the side of your body, keeping both sitting bones on the floor. Let's stay here for 2 more deep breaths. 1. And 2. Inhale, come up and go to the other side. Opposite hand to knee, lengthen upwards through the crown of your head, and exhale, rotate from the navel upwards. 1 deep breath here. 2. And 3. Now bring the arm in the back up. Inhale and exhale, stretch it out to the corner of the room, stretching the side of your body for 2 more breaths. 1. And 2. Inhale, come up. Then bring your hands behind you, and on the inhalation you could choose. You can either only bring the chest up, shoulders back, or if possible, bring the hips in the air. We stay for 3 breaths. 1, keep lifting your chest, and if possible, the hips. 2. And 3, gently bring the hips down, and then come forward onto all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips, fingers widely spread. Push away from the floor, and on your inhalation, open the chest. Bring your tailbone up, and exhale, push your back towards the ceiling, gaze towards the navel. And again, inhale, chest open. Exhale, push out your spine. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Then bring your left hand underneath, and on your inhalation, go like this. And exhale, bring it back. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Now come into your child's pose. Bring your big toes together, hips to heels, and if possible, forehead resting on the floor. And otherwise, it will be hanging in the air, which is fine as well. If you can't bring the hips down, or if they're more like this, you could also choose to put a pillow in between your legs. Now when you're here in child's pose, really focus on your breath. Make it bigger by expanding your rib cage really far on your inhalation. And when you exhale, gently let the rib cage come back to center. And again, inhale, expanding. Exhale, back to center. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. This is child's pose, and you can always come into this pose whenever you need to or want to in the class. Now let's go to downward dog. Tuck your toes under, hips to heels again, and come up. Hips going up to the sky. Stretch out your arms and your spine. Make sure your hands are still shoulder width apart. You're pushing away from the base of your index finger and thumb. And then on the inhalation, let's bring the heels up, straighten the legs. And exhale, lower the heels. They don't have to go all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Now, leave the heels where they are and focus on the knees. Inhale, bend the knees. And exhale, straighten the legs. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, drop the heels to the left. Feel the stretch on the right side of the body. If during the class it becomes too much for your wrists to stand on your hands like this, you can do everything on your underarms. So you don't have all the weight on your wrists. Go to the other side, hips to the other side, or the heels to the other side. Do the stretch on the left now. Breathe into the ribs, into the side of your body. And then bring your heels to the center line. Now look towards your hands and walk forward. With your feet together, knees can be bent. Inhale now. Lengthen the spine forward. Stretch out your legs. And exhale, fold yourself double. Now bend the knees and fold forward. We do this 2 more times. Inhale, hands on shins or fingers on floor. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now make sure you bend the knees a bit further. Bring the hips a little bit more back. And then slowly roll up. Pressing the feet down in the floor. Take your time. And then come stand in front of your mat with your big toes touching for sun salutations or your variation. Inhale, bring your arms up, look towards your fingers, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump a step back. If you can in Chaturanga like this, or you come on the floor with the belly. Inhale, choose Cobra or Upward Dog. And exhale, push yourself, elbows by your side into downward facing dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look towards your hands, jump a step forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, pressing the feet down, lengthening. And exhale, bringing your arms down. We do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chest up halfway, lengthen the spine. And exhale, jump or step your feet back. Chaturanga and choose Cobra or Upward Dog. Opening the chest. Exhale, keeping those elbows tight by your side. Pushing through the hands, tighten your core into Downward Dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look towards your hands, jump or step forward. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, pressing the feet down, lengthening upwards. And exhale, bringing your arms down. Now, see if you can interlace your fingers behind your back like this. Otherwise, grab your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale, with a little bend in the knee, fold forward and let your arms go away from your back. So you can also have grabbing your elbows. Then on the inhalation, let's straighten the leg and stretch out the spine forward. And exhale, bend, fold forward with bent knees. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly come up, press the feet down, lift your Mula Bandha, tighten your Uddiyana Bandha, and slowly come up on your inhalation. And exhale, release the arms. Now step your left foot back and open in Warrior B. I'll show it from the other side so we can see each other. So in Warrior B, I used to say your outside of your foot has to be parallel with the short side of the mat, but actually it can also be turned in a little bit. That's also fine. Maybe you can try both options and see what feels best in your hips. Now bring that right knee above the right ankle, shoulders above your hips, and gaze over your right fingertips. Now from here, bring your right palm up, and then inhale, come up into reverse warrior, and exhale, come back in Warrior B. We do that 3 times. Inhale, hand palm up, chest up, and exhale back into the Warrior B. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now bring your right elbow on top of your knee and your left arm all the way by your ear. Open your chest upwards. And now we're gonna make circles with our left arm. So open it up, and then bring it to the floor and all the way back up. We do that 3 times, so really notice how your upper body rotates. So when the arm is down, your chest is towards the floor. When it's by your ear and up, your chest is opening up to the sky. Exhaling in the bottom part of the circle. Inhaling in the top part. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Now rest your arm behind you, and maybe you can grab the inside of the leg, otherwise it's just hanging behind you. Now we're going to dip our shoulder. Exhale, bring it to the floor. Inhale, open it up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Now stay here and straighten the bottom leg. And now we are in triangle pose, but instead of having our arm up, it's behind us. And again, let's do the shoulder dip. Exhale, bring the shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, open the chest and open your shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, open. Last one. Exhale. And inhale, open your shoulder. Now bend your right knee, push yourself through the foot, back in Warrior B. And let's come to the other side. Right foot in, left foot out. Find your Warrior B. Left knee above your ankle, shoulders above your hips. Gaze towards the left fingertips. And here we go. Hand palm up. Inhale into your reversed warrior. Exhale back. So keep lifting your Mula Bandha, tighten your Uddiyana Bandha. Keep lifting through the chest here. Exhale back. Nice and deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your left elbow to your knee, right arm all the way by your ear. Open your chest to the ceiling. And start to make circles with your right arm. Inhale, arm up, chest up. Exhale, arm down, chest down. And again, 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, bring your arm up and then behind you and let it rest, or if possible, grab the inside of your thigh. Inhale, bring the chest up, shoulder back. Exhale, let it drop down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, open the chest, and now straighten both legs. So your upper body is above your left leg. Both legs are straight. Bring that right hip up, left hip forward. So you're stacking your heels on top of each other. Your shoulders are stacked on top of each other. But then you do your shoulder dip. Exhale, shoulder down. Inhale, shoulder up and chest opens. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then from here, bend your left knee. Come into your warrior B. Open up your arm. And step your hands and feet together. Now, step your left or right foot back and make a quarter turn. So you're facing the long side of your mat. If your arms are open like this, your wrists should be above your ankles. That should be a good width for you. Again, if possible, interlace your fingers behind your back and do like this. If not possible yet, grab your elbows behind you. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, bow forward from the waist. And breathe into your upper back. Your arms will slowly get away from your back, but don't push it, let it happen. Breathe into the stretch. And every time you exhale, let the tension slowly go away. Make sure your hips are in line with the heels, your knees are slightly bent. Stretch out your spine from your tailbone to your crown. And let's stay here for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Press the feet down in the floor, lift your pelvic floor, slowly come up on your inhalation. And exhale, release your arms. 2 nice big shoulder rolls. And then on your inhalation, bring your arms up. And then exhale, bow forward and grab your shins or your ankles, your calves, anywhere you can get to. Now on your inhalation, bring your hips down, bend your knees as if you're going to sit on a teeny tiny stool. And then exhale, lift the hips up. And relax your head and shoulders again. We do that 3 times. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let's stay here. Make sure your shoulders are not hanging down. Roll them away from the ears. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. And walk your hands in front, maybe on the edge of the mat. It should be below your shoulders. Then bring the left hand in the middle and lift the right arm. So you're making a long line of your arms. Maybe you need to bend your knees a little bit more so you can make that rotation. And let's make it dynamic. So exhale, bring your arm down. And inhale, bring it up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And swap sides. Exhale, bring your hand down. Inhale, other arm up. And exhale, arm down. Inhale, up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale and inhale. Now exhale, bring the hand down and now walk the hands forward. So not the hips, don't go forward like you do for like a push-up or something. Keep the hips in line with the heels and only walk the hands forward. So you're in your downward facing dog, but then with your legs wide. Bring your chest towards in between your legs. Nice deep breath. One more breath here. And slowly walk your hands back to the edge of the mat or a bit closer. Then start to go to the sides with your heels. So bending one knee might also look like this, where you just bend the knee and go towards that foot with your hips. If you're more flexible, you can almost sit down. Make sure your bottom heel is on the floor. You can flex your other foot if you like. So whatever is possible, go from left to right. Follow your breath. You might do it a bit slower or faster than me. It's totally fine. It's about your breath and your body. Then come back to center, hands in the middle, and then walk your feet in your 80% split. So not your max, just to your 80%, wherever that is. And we're gonna stay there for 4 breaths. 1, keep your face relaxed. 2, tighten the muscles in your legs for a safe stretch. 3, 4, and then slowly walk your feet together. You might need to sit down, bring the feet back on the floor, and then you are able to walk them closer. Then end up hip distance apart. Grab your elbows, relax your head and shoulders, bend your knees a little bit and sway from left to right. Releasing any tension you might have in the back of the body. And then bring your hands to the floor, cross your ankles and come to a sit. Let's continue opening up those hips, sitting down. Open the legs like this, with the toes and knees facing up. It might also be like this, with your knees slightly bent. Now, if you're sitting up and you need to support yourself because you might fall back, you want to stay here. You could use your hands behind you to straighten your upper body, and you will feel a stretch on the inside of your thighs. You might be able to go forward. Make sure your pelvis is rotating forwards with you. And then come into your position here. It's never a competition in yoga. You are where you are today. Make sure your toes and your knees are pointing up to the ceiling. Stretch out your spine. Close your eyes, and every time you exhale, release any tension in your hips. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, slowly come up. Slowly close your legs and come into the other direction of the mat, facing the short side of your mat. Now let's continue with the shoulders. So we're doing quite some hips and some shoulder openers. So now we go back to the shoulders. So keep your hips above the knees and walk your hands forward. And then maybe your forehead can slowly come towards the floor, or maybe your chest can come to the floor. Then you have to lift or turn your head. Make sure you're lifting your pelvic floor muscles, pulling in your lower abdominals, so you bring the stretch into your upper back. Breathe into the stretch. When you inhale, feel, and when you exhale, release any tension. For 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly walk your hands closer to you. So you lift your chest, you walk your hands back. And then, like we did in the beginning, bring one arm underneath with your hand palm facing up. Let your shoulder and head rest on the floor. And feel the stretch from your shoulder in a diagonal line over your back. Breathe into it. Whenever you exhale, let the stretch go. The feeling of tightness go. One more deep breath. Slowly come back to the other side. And palm facing up, hands coming underneath. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come on all fours. And let's go into a toe stretch. Tuck your toes under and see if you can gently sit on your heels and feel the stretch in your toes. If it's too much, you could come a little bit forward. Otherwise, you can sit nice and tall. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Gently untuck your toes. Maybe shake them out. And then come lie on your back. Let's go back to the hips now. First, straighten your legs up and then bend your knees. Maybe you can grab your feet, otherwise you can also grab your shins. And the idea is that you pull on your legs on or on your feet, so you can bring the knees towards the floor, towards your armpits. Make sure that your hips are fully on the floor, so don't lift your lower back. Keep it on the floor and make sure your heels are pointing to the ceiling, so not like this, they're pointing up. Your full shoulder blades are on the floor, your head is relaxed. And then focus on your hips, the inside of your thighs, and let any tension go whenever you exhale for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Then straighten your legs up and cross them. Let's bring right over left. Then gently bring the legs all the way to the left. Your right shoulder will come off the floor. You can gently breathe into the shoulder and the chest. Let it lie down. It doesn't have to come on the floor. Feel the rotation in your lower back. Breathe into it and let all the tension in the muscles and tissues on either side of your spine and in your right chest and shoulder release whenever you exhale for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, knees up towards your chest. Now bring your arms to the side, cross your left leg over the right leg, and bring your legs all the way to the right, left arm and come off the floor. Gently breathe into it and see if you want to roll your head to the left or right or look up. It's all good. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Bring your legs up, knees to chest, hug yourself, make yourself tiny. And then from here, stretch out your body, arms and legs, reach. And then from here, slowly prepare for a Shavasana, the deep relaxation. The last part of the class, very important. It might seem simple, lying down and resting, but it can be one of the hardest poses, as our mind can be super busy, having so many thoughts and feelings coming to the surface. And the idea is that we first rest our body now, and then also rest the mind. So let's focus on the body first. Feel all the points on the floor where your body is making contact with. Let your body relax as if it's melting together with the floor and your mat. Let your body take over your breath. And slowly change from doing into being. At this moment, you just want to be present in the now. And it's easiest if you become an observer. Notice how your body feels. Notice your breath. Notice when your body breathes in and out. Notice where you can feel the sensations of the breath in your body. And then make sure your face is relaxed. Your tongue is in the back of your throat. Your mouth can be half open or closed. Relax your lips. Relax your nose and nostrils. Relax your cheeks, your ears. Relax your eyes and eyelids. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax all the skin on your head. Now your body is relaxed. Try and empty your mind. You might notice that thoughts or feelings arise to the surface. This is normal. Whenever that happens, accept them and slowly bring your attention back to either a point on your body or observing your breath We call this mindfulness practice. I'll let you practice for the next minute, and then my voice will return. You can remain lying down, eyes open or closed. I will now read a short story about mindfulness practice. Everyone shines, given the right lighting. Picture a cut diamond. If you place it in the light and slowly turn it, it sparkles. That's because individual facets catch and reflect the light. As you continue to move the diamond, facets that were sparkling go dark and new facets catch fire. That's how people are. In the right circumstances, every individual will sparkle. Their unique gifts and passions will be shown to the greatest effect, and they will shine with remarkable brilliance. Living in the now requires non-judgment. We must accept people as they are, even when they've gone dark. In what circumstances do you shine? Mindfully cultivating your awareness of this will help you choose to shine more often and be self-accepting when it is your turn to recede into the shadows. Now think to yourself, I accept myself and others, both when we are sparkling and when we go dark. Gently bring your awareness back to the room where you are. Become aware of your body. Gently move your fingers and your toes. If you would like to lie down a bit longer, please do. Otherwise, you can stretch out your arms, pretending you're waking up in your bed. Stretch out your legs. Then bring your knees towards your chest. And gently roll onto one side of your body. Taking your time to slowly awaken. Then use one hand to push yourself up to sit. And come sit with your hands in front of your heart so we can end together with a bow. Close your eyes one more time. And think of your intention from the beginning of the class. Did you succeed? And then think about the story about that we're all diamonds. Sometimes we sparkle, sometimes we're dark in the shade. And set the intention to accept whenever you sparkle or when you go dark. And then bow forward. And then slowly come up. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the class. Have a great rest of your day and see you next time. Bye.